Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. The Gamecocks offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Williams. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
You know, it's funny, I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking the handoff. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw him happen.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollack played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Going to try to get it himself. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20. First and 10. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rasmussen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He slides that just inside the right upright. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Caught over the middle. It's West. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Got him downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off-play action on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Warren. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Morris. Fires to the big fella. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Sends it back in motion. On the snap, it's Wiley. Turning it on! Slippery slide! They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Wiley. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got it behind the line, it's Barber. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Gets open down the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. To the ground with the back. Inside the 15. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. That pushes. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our...
Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these...
Gashes them in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Colin, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make some...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Dogs getting a push in the middle and getting to the quarterback and just salivating to get at him.
And every year they find these dudes. They all look the same, just massive, big, strong, quick guys that don't like people, Reese Davis, that just love hitting people with aggressiveness and... And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and throw it.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Get set.
They go right back to it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Wiley. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Wiley. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Morris. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Finds space on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Georgia sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that... We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rasmussen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Morris. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Coffee. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
To the 15. Beck's going for the goal line. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Quarterback keeps it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
To the air, it's Morris. Moves away as he feels pressure. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates